All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. If you want to over.
Now, Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? Well, welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona. I don't remember what it's called. It goes real quiet when you're not actually in the parks. Right? It's like high energy, high up there. Woo! All the music, and all of a sudden. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Today's the 27th of February 2024, and we are coming to you live, not from Orlando, not from the Walt Disney World Parks, but today from Miami, Florida, where I am experiencing and have just had my hopefully last eye operation. Yes. So welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you in this morning. I'm going to do something a little weird today, too. So, good morning, guys. Welcome in. And we just wanted to give you guys an update, check in with everybody, and say good morning. So, there we go. All right. So thank you to everybody who joined us this morning. We are live here in Miami, and I did just have my last eye update, my last surgery yesterday here at the University of Miami Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, which is ranked the #1 eye institute in the country for many, many years. And we went up first thing this morning. We got there at 7:30. They took my eye patch off. They did an eye vision test. I don't know. She didn't really tell me if I passed or not.
She said that it looked great.
I looked pretty good. I had some good.
Especially for the day after.
Yeah, she's like the day after was you had looking really good for the day after. And then the doctor came in, and they didn't do what they normally do. Normally they take pictures and this other 2 large machines and everything like that to look at it. She did not do that today. She came in. She took the eye patch off. She looked at it really well, and then she smiled and she said it went really well yesterday. And then she said these words, for what might very well be your last surgery. So, good news. Good news. All right. So before we get further into it, good morning, everybody. Welcome, Magic Crew. Glad you guys could join us. If this is the first time you've ever joined us live, or if you're watching this in replay, hi, my name's Chris, This is Susan. We are your Disney and Universal travel agents, usually in the parks. Today we're in Miami. So we thank you guys for coming in, for hanging out with us a little bit. We normally come to you live over on YouTube every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to bring you to the parks, both at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort. So if you guys over on TikTok have never joined us over on YouTube, go find us. It's Ear to Ear Magic. Love to have you guys join us. We usually stream anywhere from 4 to 6 hours every single weekday. Unless, of course, we have a reason like today not to be there. But we're thankful that you guys could come in today. If this is the first time, we'd love for you guys to take a couple of seconds, hit the subscribe button so you can find us a little bit later. Come in and have some parks fun with us. So now I've also got my friends over on TikTok going live with us, so we can make sure to get as much information out there as possible. How you doing? Go Tigers! Go Tigers! Patrick Julian also watching from over here on TikTok, so this is kind of cool. What I'd like to quickly share with you guys today, while I'm over here taking care of this business and telling you guys, I want you to know over here, Susan is right at it and staying on it. She is working diligently to get reservations made for all of our travel clients for 2025 for Walt Disney World, which opened today. This morning, you guys have blessed us with a lot of emails and requests for vacation quotes, and she's going to go through them. We have requested a late checkout for today. Would love to go home, but we're not going anywhere until this has been addressed. And we want to make sure that you guys, if you're looking to travel to Walt Disney World for 2025, send us an email. You guys want, you can always register or you can send us an email over at susanedwards@travelmation.net, chrisedwards@travelmation.net. And remember, our travel services, like any travel agent services when it comes to Disney or Universal, no fees. There should never be a fee. If you have an agent ask you for fees, ask questions. Because we get paid from Disney after you travel, and it comes out of what you already pay. So you shouldn't have to pay anything additional. In fact, we hope that our value services will bring you a little bit better prices and stuff like that as well. So thank you guys for joining. Andrew's over there over on TikTok watching as well. Thank you, Andrew. And if you guys have questions, let me know in the chat either on TikTok or on YouTube, and we'll answer those for you as well. Let me give you guys a brief update on this morning's meeting with the Doc. Doc Hudson, which is an amazing name for a doctor for a Disney streamer. Doc Hudson came in this morning. She was very happy. She loved my shirt, always loved the shirt. I've had eye surgery. What's your excuse? Actually, the guy who brought me into the exam room brought me in, had another guy following me and made a big deal. Guys, you guys want to see this shirt? And they actually brought a few people down the hallway to check it out as well. And they were all laughing, going, "That is awesome. Where'd you get that shirt?" And I said, somebody, a very good friend of ours sent this to us for us to wear. And they're like, "That is awesome." Love the shirt. I made them all laugh. So, and my, I don't know if I can put them up here or not. Can I? I don't think I'm young enough or limber enough, but I've also got my socks, which is the bottom of my shoes. My socks with the eye charts on them. So, Doc said, love our energy and sense of humor. She said, "Do you remember yesterday?" She starts laughing. She says, "Do you remember what you said to me during the surgery yesterday?" And I said, she said, "You cracked me up." She said, "Yesterday, during the surgery, when I came out of anesthesia a little bit, going to twilight, you're not fully under anesthesia, you're just kind of out of it. At one point during yesterday's surgery, I told Doc Hudson, I said, 'How's it going, Doc?' And she's like, 'It's going good. We're working on it.' I told her, I said, 'Well, just take your time. Do what you need to do. I'm just here enjoying the light show.'" Because, I could see that she's got all this stuff in my eyeball, and it's like a little little rave going on in your left eye. So that was pretty crazy. So for those who may be joining, especially our friends over on TikTok, Susan and I are part of, well, we're the owners of Ear to Ear Magic. And we have always been ones to bring you guys a family perspective when it comes to the parks and things. So we're normally always bringing you guys content from either Walt Disney World or Universal. I had to have eye surgery yesterday. It's been an ongoing thing since last August. I will have to go back for a follow-up next week. So another day next week, we have to travel down again from Orlando to Miami, and then another follow-up in March. Between now and my next visit next week, unfortunately, no rides. We have to be very careful. We have to be very sensitive. She's like, this is the most
She said the month
sensitive.
is the high risk and the week is the highest of the high risk.
Right. So this is the highest risk is this next week. She's like, so just take it easy, nothing strenuous. She said you can walk around, which gave me a little, you know what that means? She told me I could walk around.
Walk.
Walk around. I could walk around. You know what that means, right?
No.
Want me to translate for you? Tomorrow's the opening day of Flower and Garden Festival.
Oh, that is true. You can definitely.
I'm going to Flower and Garden tomorrow, guys. We're going to Flower and Garden because Doc said I could walk around. She said I had no issues. I heard her say nothing about consuming food or looking at merchandise.
Yeah, that isn't
Just
required
no rides. So we don't do those rides anyway. Tomorrow we're going to be taking you guys to the Epcot 2024 Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival opening day. And I'm going to have better vision tomorrow, even with my old glasses, which I can't get new ones until a month out. I'm going to be able to see better than I have been for the past few months. So I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoy that we can come and take you guys to the festival tomorrow. So James, he's like, boom, boom. I'm like, I'm excited. I know that I just loved getting back to it. So let me explain also that for the next week, no rides. We're going to have to take it easy. Unfortunately, I can't put my face under the shower for the next 36, 48 hours. So if you see me tomorrow at Epcot,
It looks a little scruffy.
I'm a little scruffy because I can't shave. I can't do my normal shave. So I may be heavily cloned. And then after next week's visit, we'll talk to her and see how we're doing and see if we can get things going again. If you guys are wondering what's going to happen after next week, we are too. We're going to wait to see how that happens. But Doc knows the reason we had the schedule yesterday is because I was running my 10K on Saturday. So that's out of the way. And she says by the time we are on the Virgin Voyages cruise with you guys on March 20th, that I should be A-OK and ready to go. So good morning, Jim R. How are you? Everybody say hello to Jim. Just put on some goggles, Lainey says. Just put on some goggles. There we go. I want to go on an airboat. This is the year. This is the year that we're going to go on an airboat on a vlog. I don't think we can do it live, but I want to get on an airboat. I've lived here in Florida for 5 years and have never been on an airboat. So after I get my clearance up to the 1 month, I think we need to get on an airboat. Put on my goggles. See some gators. Maybe we can get a gator on the airboat. What if gators, do they dry out? Do they get scaly skin? Would they not moisturizer or something? What happens if a gator gets dry? Does a gator get psoriasis? Before we move into the Disney side of what else is going on, do you guys have any questions? If you have anything you wanted to pop in there about just on the current thing, we try not to make the streams about us personal. The stream should be about travel, the parks, and things like that. And you guys get to come in and chat and be a part of it. But we have a lot of people who ask questions, so we just wanted to give you guys the most excellent news.
Park info you will be back in the parks tomorrow.
We're going to be back in the parks tomorrow, so we're going to go right back. I said as soon as Doc said I could do it, I'm going to be right back into it and make it happen. Thank you to everybody over on TikTok who are joining us this morning as well. I don't always stream from YouTube. from the parks. I hope that if you guys are watching, if you want to give YouTube a try and come over and have some live stream with us, we'd love that. Thank you, Heidi says, woohoo, congrats, look at that. I think we're going to be back into it fully tomorrow, even if we have to take it a little slower. Ramon, thank you so much. It's great to see you. I just moved. It's great to see you doing well. Ramon, I'm doing so much better than I did after my other surgeries. Now, Doc also said that if I was wearing glasses, I do not have to wear a shield. She wants to make sure the eye is safe, so as long as I'm wearing that, I'm good. So, Adam, taking care of TikTok for me. Thank you so much, sir. If there are no other questions about Tara, how is your eye? Actually, it feels weird, but I have a few weird floaters, and that maybe it's just some leftover oil. She said they try to get out as much of the oil as possible, but there's probably some that got left over. So I'm hoping. I told Susan I should get on Mission Space and just do a centrifuge and get all the oil together. So maybe to get stuck at the back. So good morning, John. Welcome in. Alicia says, I hope your kids are doing well. They're doing great. We were checking in with them as well. Can't wait to see them again today too. So that's going to be great. Welcome in, KM Shep. How are you? Jessica, welcome in. Guys, as you're coming in, feel free to say hello to other people in the chat. We're really big about making sure that you get heard and seen, and we'll get into some things as well. Hey, Forever Young, how you doing? How is your vision without the oil? It seems just fine. The vision test this morning. Here's the thing. The lens in this eye is actually the wrong lens. I now have a buckle on my eye, which was put in August, and it will stay there. I now have a buckled eye, which means it's changed my vision for distance.
It's changed the shape of his eye because it compresses it.
Yeah, my eye got squished like that. That's the sound it made when she put it on.
Ew.
I heard it.
That's gross.
It was a soft, but it changes your distance vision. So this is not the right set of glasses, but she doesn't want me to get another set until we know what things have kind of get down. Hey, Big J Entertainment, long time no see for me too. So my vision's better. My eye is a little sensitive, so I will have to take it easy. No extraneous exercise and nothing for a while. Cam Shep, yes, our dodgeball game we're going to have to reschedule just a little bit further out. The pickleball game, yeah. Turns out you're not even supposed to use pickles, so I'm not even really sure what we've been playing. Good morning, Dwayne. How are you over on TikTok? So many friends that are also on TikTok as well. I hope you guys, we actually streamed the Bare Naked Ladies concert from Universal over on TikTok Saturday night just to make it a little easier for people to watch. And people aren't used to, I'm not used to streaming on TikTok. So we may have to do that a little bit more often just to have a few more things. For those who are new to TikTok when you watch, it's really easy to like the lives and you can do more of it. And YouTube, you guys get one like. Everybody gets one thumbs up and that's it. TikTok, all you have to do is tap the screen. Every time you tap the screen, it's another like. And you can just tap and see how many hearts you can get up there. It's amazing. So right now, TikTok is actually making, I think, YouTube look a little bad because right now, I think we're up to 400? We're up to 400 likes on TikTok and, I have to play catch up on YouTube. So, any other questions? I want to make sure. Will you have to worry about your eye further down the road? That's an excellent question, Stitch. There is, if there's a chance of it tearing or having a problem again, it's highest in the next 4 weeks. So I am going to take it a little easy. The biggest thing is after this month, there is a 30% chance of having another retinal tear.
And that's normal for anyone.
That's normal for anyone. Anybody who's ever had surgery, there is a 30% chance of having it happen again. So,
but she said it looks really good.
She's happy with it.
Very happy with how it looks.
So yes, that could happen again. And so we'll just have to see how it goes. Good morning, Antonio. Welcome in, George.
You have the same scarring in your other eye that you have.
Yeah, I actually have this.
So you actually have about the same chance of it happening.
Yeah, I could actually have a tear in my right eye, just as much of a chance in my right eye as I do in my left. Again, so we're just going to take it easy and go that way as well. So thank you, Allison, for liking the live. Appreciate that. So let's talk again. What are we looking at? What happened today as far as Walt Disney World? First of all, Walt Disney World completely took us off guard. As travel agents, we try to have on the up and up as far as you guys can go, as far as the information we have and we share with you guys. We had no clue. They gave us no warning whatsoever that 2025 registration was going to open for Walt Disney World today. That is for Walt Disney World alone. It does not include Disneyland. We do not have any idea of, obviously by today's example, we don't have any clue as to when they're going to open up Disneyland. That's usually later in the year. But last year for Disney World, we didn't have it until 1st of June. So this is a lot earlier than what they opened up last year. Why? I'm not really sure. Maybe they feel as though they need to grab people's vacations as early as possible. Maybe it wasn't as big a year this year as they thought it was going to be. I don't know.
Maybe they want you to book Disney before they give specific dates for Epic.
Or maybe they want you to go ahead and get your 2025 vacation booked before they open up registrations for Epic Universe. That makes a lot more sense. Yep, I think that might be it. How you doing, Hatbox Ghost? Good to see you. So, just to put it this way, if you guys are looking to travel now, I'm not talking 2025, but from today, moving all the way through October of 2025. Why not November and December? Because we can only ever book 499 days out, period. If you would like, you can reach out to us. Susan is actively right now working on those people's emails that we got yesterday. And as she grabs the quotes, she's going to save some rooms. She's going to put them in a hold and she's going to send them over to you guys. You can get your deposits in today, or you can even get them tomorrow or Thursday, because we can put a 3-day hold as a travel agent without any deposit. We can hold a room or package for you. So why not just hold it? What's the risk? Get yourself a $200 deposit in between the next 3 days, and 2025 is booked. Now,
if Liz asks, Susan, I just sent her an email with her pricing, and also I have holds for her.
So Liz, Susan just sent you an email with yours. She's working down the list, so send you an email today, susanedwards@travelmation.net, chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Hey, some of my mods over in TikTok, can you guys help me out? If you guys have some people over there, put the email in there as well for them. Appreciate it.
If you were on my 2025 list and I haven't already emailed you to ask you for
More information.
details, email me.
Yeah, if you've sent in the past that you said we wanted 2025 and you haven't heard something from Susan yet, put a little follow-up email with us, let us know, tell us exactly. And this is the information we need. This is the way to make it go faster. Tell us the exact dates you want to stay. Now, we understand if you go, well, I'd like to go in July. That's a big, broad range. And if you want to pick specific dates, that's the easiest way to go. We can always adjust those dates. You're not locked into those, but for the initial quote, tell us your dates. If you want to do a 4-night stay, say I want June 1st through June 5th. Then let us know how many people are traveling, number of adults and the number of children. And the number of children, we don't have to have names at this point, but we do need to have their ages. The reason that's important is because it has to do with ticket prices. And if they're over 18, they're considered an adult, and there's some different pricing with that as well. So anytime you contact us, let us know how many adults. I don't need to know how old Aunt Martha is. Aunt Martha, she's in her late 60s. You don't need to know how old Aunt Martha is. Happy birthday to her. I'm glad she had a great, but we only need to know ages if they're 18, under the age of 18. And then what kind of tickets, whether you want park hoppers or if you want just base tickets, and how many days. And then finally, if you want to add Disney dining plan, a memory maker. We'll pretty much always put a memory maker in your quotes because it's easily taken out, and sometimes people forget about it and then they have to pay more for it later. So we always add memory maker in. We can easily take it out if you guys want. And then I think that's the basic information for you guys to get an accurate quote. Afterwards, Susan will send you a link. That link will be to our database that allows you to put in all of your information in there, including, if you feel comfortable, credit card information that we can make your deposit with. It's all saved in a double encrypted server in which even when we have to access it, we have to ask for a verification code that comes to us. And so if anyone else ever gets into the system, they will not be able to see your credit card or other sensitive information like that. Andrew, what are you looking forward to during Flower and Garden tomorrow? Actually, Andrew, I'm looking forward to seeing all the topiaries because we saw most of the topiaries already, but they just debuted the Wish topiaries this morning. Asha is out at the front, so that's going to be kind of cool. I enjoy the topiaries, but they moved them. They moved them in different spaces. We just saw the Figment one the other day. So, oh, that's cool. That's right. Andrew said one of the Disney painters came to their work yesterday, which is pretty cool. So, again, reiterate, Disney World, not Disneyland, Disney World 2025 vacations is now open for booking between now and October of 2025. If you guys want to quote, send us an email. We are going to hunker down in the room and make sure that you guys have your room set and your reservation made for today. We would thank you guys for supporting us here at a small business. The more we do travel, the more we can feed back into what we do into our content. And as soon as we make sure that our kids, honestly, our kids need to be fed. Our kids need to be under a shelter, and we want to take care of our family first.
Well, you guys help us do that.
Yeah, you guys make that possible. Thank you so very much. Even things like the surgeries and stuff like that. Even the room that we're staying in today was actually gifted to us by someone in the Magic Crew. Because if not, I don't really know what would we have done. But thank you guys for taking care of us. But we appreciate you guys allowing us to be a part of your vacations. And I know a lot of times you guys, you book your own Disney, you know the resorts, you know how to do the system. You're like, I don't really need help doing it. And then you guys still come and say, you know what, but if I let you book it, you'll get a commission, and we're helping you guys. We're helping you do your magic. That's awesome. It doesn't stop there, though. We want to make sure that we have a value to you guys still. Susan was booking dining reservations yesterday morning in the hospital. The person who she got all the bookings for didn't have to get up early at 6 o'clock in the morning. She just took care of it. We want to make sure we can provide some value and some service to you guys as well. And the great thing is when you book 2025 now, or when you book later on 2024, if a promotion comes out later that's going to save you some money, whenever new promotions are announced, Susan always goes into all of our existing reservations, make sure she spends almost an entire day doing it.
Yeah.
Going through each reservation, and if there's something that's making your balance come down, she just changes it and then sends you an email going, by the way, I changed it to this. Now your balance is $300 lower, $500 lower. One time she sent me an email and it was so satisfying. It's like $1,200. Like $1,200. That's a lot of Dole Whips. So Disney won't do that. We love Disney. Disney takes care of its clients, but they will not book you and then come later on and say, hey, we found something that's cheaper. How about I change your donation? Your reservation. So send us an email. Let us know if we can help you with that. A couple of things people are making comments about online and over social media. 2025 ticket prices have gone up for Disney World. Yeah, that's not shocking. That's pretty much going to happen every year at some point or another. Annual pass holders just experienced that just recently. Even Universal upped all of their annual passes this time last year for 2024 or 2023. So it's going to happen. So Shannon's like, figured that was coming. Yep, and it's going to happen. It does happen.
It does.
And it's not a shock to us anymore. I think lots of times we've been doing this a long time as far as social media and things like this for Disney. So I'm kind of over the, oh my gosh, Disney raised prices. You know what? I can't get mashed potatoes for the same price. And I complain about that more than I do Disney prices. But, you know, everything is getting more expensive, and it just happens. Prices are going to change. And so that's why it's just good to know. I'm just letting you guys know 2025 ticket prices are going to be a little higher. You won't see that when you ask for a quote when it's a room and ticket package together. It's going to be nominal, but it's something that is to be expected. So if you guys are just doing individual searching, you're going to notice that. Also, we also got a notification today that valet prices at the deluxe resorts and Coronado Springs have gone up today. Not even in 2025, but today. I think they went from $33 for valet to $39. So for those who are usual ones to take care of and they use valet, that is something that, you know, you should be expected of. So how you doing this morning, Daddy-O? I think I just saw your Threads post just like 30 minutes ago. So, but ticket prices 2025 have gone up, and the price of valet. Also new for 2025, when you book an on-property resort at Walt Disney World in 2025, complimentary. They are now allowing you to have free admission, complimentary admission to one, if not two, if both are open, water parks, but only on the day of your check-in. So, welcome in, Barbie. How you doing, Steven? Hello, Colby. Colby just joined us over on TikTok. So that's kind of new. So let's say you have a 5-day stay. You're coming in on Monday. You're checking out on Friday. You bought a 4-day ticket. Okay? When you come in, the question is, do you use your first day ticket on Monday or do you wait till Friday? Well, if you're coming in the middle of the day, you might not want to use an entire day on Monday and you want to wait till Tuesday. It's always that question. Well, guess what? Now, when you check in on a Monday, after you check in, you can go to Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon for free as being a Walt Disney World guest. Okay? That means you don't have to pay to go play at the water park that first day. Push your ticket off to the other side and use it the next day on Tuesday. But your first day for check-in, you can go to the water park. So if you guys have never gone to Blizzard Beach, you've never been to Typhoon Lagoon, take that advantage. You can now go to the water park, whichever one is open on your stay. That's only for 2025, not 2024. So I think they're trying to get more people interested in water parks. So that's a kind of a cool thing to do. Check in at 9 a.m. This is what you do, Dopey Runner. You check in at 9 a.m. You change to your swimmies. You put your floaties on, Dopey. And then you give your bags to Bell Services if your room's not ready. And then you just go to the water park, come back, and your room should be ready then. Call Bell Services and they bring your luggage to your room. So welcome in, Morgan. How you doing? Good to see you. Literally, good to see you. That's kind of cool. Awesome. Cake Toast just sent over some sunglasses over on TikTok. Oh. I got new sunglasses. Check them out. They are not cool. That's okay. I'm not cool. Those are my sunglasses. I look like Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka. But they say University of Miami on the side. They say University of Miami Bascom Palmer Eye Institute. So check that out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Susan says she might steal them. I said, I don't think it's something you'd wear them all the time, but they're big enough to go over your glasses. So thank you, Kate Coast, for the sunglasses. And Ed says, my nose is numb. That's funny. I can't feel anything in certain places just yet. Howdy, 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 Inez. I'll take this back off. Hello, Samantha Lowe. How are you? I just wanted to come on today. Good news from the doctor. I have to take it easy. That means no rides for the next week, but I will be back in the parks tomorrow. Taking it slow, but we're going to be having some food and some topiary searches and some lots of fun for our first day at Flower and Garden. We'll work to get that up on for tomorrow's stream. Thursday, Thursday is a Universal day. Thursday, Susan and I will be heading to Universal for training, so there will not be a stream in the morning. It will be in the afternoon. And we're going to be in-depth training with Universal to figure out what all new things are coming. Hopefully we get to hear something about Epic Universe in 2025 and some planning of what we can do for that. We're also going to be getting hotel tours and lunch with the Universal staff. When that is concluded, we are going to try to go back into the parks and maybe share some Mardi Gras with you guys that night. So we'll see how that goes. So, Adobe Runner, I just called to say I love you. No, is that what it was? That's wrong. That is so wrong. You know, I wish I could say if wearing glasses would make you sing better, but it's not. So, but, you know, if anybody were to give a PayPal during this time, I will be glad to sing the PayPal song using my glasses. Susan's like, you're so going to get canceled. Yeah, I am. Dopey Runner says, food is good. I hope it's going to be great. Are you going solo to Flower and Garden tomorrow, or is Owen tagging along? If I say the words Epcot and Festival, I think Owen's going to be. There. Owen will be there. He will be there so fast. It will be crazy. Owen loves Epcot. He may tell you that he kind of likes Magic Kingdom as well, but I think Epcot's his go-to. He loves it. So I think he's going to be there tomorrow. Susan may have, but not after the release today. Susan's going to be extremely busy, and we hope that it's going to be even busier. This is weird for me to say, but I want you guys to keep Susan so busy while I'm streaming.
And if you're trying to communicate with me, please keep it to email.
Please email.
It's a huge favor to me because I'm having difficulty even keeping up with it on email. But if you start tossing me Instagram messages.
Well, see, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have.
I'm gonna miss your message, and then.
Yeah, messages are great if you have a quick question, but keep in mind that with stuff like this, it's better always to do email so that we can reference it later. So as always, guys, send us an email first. And just because 2025 is open doesn't mean 2024 is no longer an option. If you guys are looking for some trips for 2024, let us know about that as well. I don't know what the numbers are last time, but I told you guys we have a certain goal for this year. And the last time we checked, we were at 30% of it. This is a brand new goal that's very aggressive, and I'm hoping that we can let people at Travelmation know just how awesome the Magic Crew is and what kind of force you guys are to be reckoned with. So, user said, I keep waiting to hear back on MySpace. Are you on one of my four? I don't know which number are you in space? We only usually answer the top 5. So some people watch at MySpace. What is MySpace? Is that like Threads? So, but I know exactly who just made that comment. Oh no, I made a joke and now, okay. So, I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but I made a promise. So we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you so much, Andrew, for supporting the channel with that PayPal. That's going to help us out. I'm going to tell you, first and foremost, probably help us out with a little gas getting back home to Orlando, if that's okay. Thank you so very much. And then whatever doesn't get spent on gas, Andrew, I will tell you, we probably will be trying some food tomorrow.
There are 4 emails or 4 PayPals for today, so you might need to actually.
I might need to go back and look at that.
Yes.
Can you pull that up for me, because I don't have access.
I have it on my computer.
Yeah. Well, okay. And then also, these guys are awesome.
I don't want you to fall. I'm just trying to put the computer.
Pickle Shake, also
There.
$6.26. So if you guys are watching on TikTok, like, what's going on? Well, when we have somebody donate on YouTube and they give anything that has a $6.26, whether it's $6 or 16 or 26 or whatever. If it has 626 in it, that's our Ohana. So Pickle Shake also just tipped $6.26 to sing with the sunglasses. So we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a... Am I smiling more? I think I smile more with the sunglasses. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you so much, Pickle Shake. Appreciate you so much. Troublemakers? I don't think so. You guys aren't troublemakers. And then. So, oh wow, we got somebody sent PayPals this morning while we weren't even streaming. So, the first one is from Tremendous, and Tremendous sent in a $15 PayPal. Oh, I know what Tremendous is. Tremendous is not a follower. Tremendous is because
Oh, that's right.
Tremendous. I did some surveying on YouTube. YouTube says, would you give us some information when you fill out some surveys? We'll pay you some monies. And we're like, that's food monies. We can eat with that. So anytime I do something like a Google survey or something like that, I'm like, oh, think of the things we could spend on the stream. So that's from Tremendous. That's actually the survey. But Rob did send in a PayPal this morning at 8 o'clock, and it was $6.26. So Rob, thank you so very much for that. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Pickle Shake. Thank you, Andrew. Can I take these off now? Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka.
Are you good? You got them all?
It's like, woohoo. Like the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka. That was fabulous.
You guys, if
wonderful.
you want to speed along a quote, give me information, all the information I need. So can you review what those things are?
So if you guys do send over a email request today for either 2024 or 2025, doesn't matter. Keep in mind, 2024, we can do Disneyland as well. So we had a few people ask, can we do Disneyland? We can do Disneyland. We can do for 2024, Disneyland, Disney World, all your cruise lines. When you go into 2025, we can do Disney World up till October, cruises, and Disneyland, not just yet. They haven't released it for Disneyland.
There are some all-inclusives and some cruise lines that have opened up portions of 2026. So if you were a planner,
you can go over to 2026 for some of your all-inclusives.
and if it's a cruise, the cheapest pricing you're going to get is right now.
So are you saying you are on YouTube as well? Might have to check that out. User said, yes, we're always on YouTube. That's where the reason I like YouTube other than TikTok. I love TikTok. TikTok's a lot of fun. But when we're done with the TikTok live, it's gone. So when you guys watched with us live Saturday night for Bare Naked Ladies concert, after the concert was over, nobody gets to go back and watch it. On YouTube, anyone can go back and watch a replay. So that's why we stream on YouTube. The other reason, that looks weird, but it's so much easier. I think it's so much greater to be in the parks when you're horizontal. You get to see the parades better. So yeah, if you guys are on TikTok, come over and watch us over on YouTube as well. And we have some great chats. Should include things, need to include in emails to Susan in the description box. Oh, that's in the little description? That's not a bad idea. When you send over a request for a quote, please let us know, 1, dates for travel, 2, if you have the number of adults and children that are traveling, plus the ages of the children. That's anyone under the age of 18. We don't need to know the adults' ages. The number of tickets that you want.
If you have a resort preference.
If you have a resort preference. And also, if you have something that may in the future be helpful, we can put it in the notes. Are you a pass holder? Are you a Disney Plus owner or account?
Florida resident.
Florida resident.
Disney Visa card.
Disney Visa card, anything like that later on that may be something that may be an account promotion later, and we can make sure to take care of that as well. Good morning, Jack. How you doing this morning? Sorry, I almost went Nightmare Before Christmas. Good morning, Jack. Where's Jack? I love that. I'm an elected official. I can't make decisions on my own. So send us over a quote today, quote request today, guys. And there's no obligation. Even for something that you book when it comes to Walt Disney World, if you make a reservation today and you get into January of next year and you're like, oh, we need to move our dates. We have to move I can't get off that week. I have to move it to the next week. We can adjust that. No problem. We need to add the Disney dining plan, or we need to take off Memory Maker. All of those can be adjusted. Having your reservation in as soon as possible guarantees the fact that you don't have to pay more later if and when room prices may go up. So $200 is all it takes to have your room and ticket reservation made and hold it into place for that pricing. If it's a room only, all you APs out there, all you Florida residents out there looking for certain deals and stuff, and all you need is a room, all you have to do is pay the first night stay. So if you're staying 5 nights, the first night's $200 and something, $250. You just pay the first night. It's just like regular with hotel rooms. You just pay the first night, and that's all you have to do. You don't even have to make any more payments if it's room only. You only have to wait till you check in to pay the rest. Keep in mind, there's also a change. I forgot to talk about this last night as well. If you are doing a room only stay prior to today, that change, or if you wanted to cancel, you had up to 5 days before check-in to cancel with no issues. Disney just extended that to 8 days. So if you make a room only, just keep in mind, anything beyond 8 days could be an issue about getting your refund back. So make sure if you can't go, get in touch with us. We'll make some things to take care of. So, dude, the people over on TikTok have been busy YouTubing community. All of our Magic crew over on TikTok have gotten us up to 5,000 likes. Their fingers are like sore, but we appreciate everybody on YouTube, guys, hitting the thumbs up for us as well. Send us emails. Let us know what you guys are looking for. We can do 2024, 2025. Remember, we still have rooms available for our group cruise in June. And if you guys have never joined us over on YouTube before TikTok, we are about to go on our first 2024 group cruise in less than 3 weeks from tomorrow. 3 weeks from tomorrow. It's 22 days. I gotta get better. We're already talking about some different things we're gonna do in Key West. We're talking about key lime pie already. We're making some other things. Susan's getting together some cool things for a goodie bag, which I'm not supposed to talk about because it's a complete surprise.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Sorry.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh, you can't. It's against the law. It's against the law. I am health not good.
It might be worse.
You hit me and I lose my vision. I'll tell the judge the whole thing. But no, so our first group cruise is on Virgin Voyages next month. And then we're going to be going on the Allure of the Seas with Royal Caribbean in June. And if you guys have been wanting to be a part of this, come on, guys, let's just do it. Come on, let us know. Send an email to Susan. Come along with us. We're going to start getting ready, getting you guys prepped and ready. The last payment for any of your Royal Caribbean cruises for this upcoming summer is April. So there's still plenty of time for you guys who haven't made a reservation to come on over and enjoy it for us as well. Adam says he's been making the likes so much he has a Charlie horse in his finger. His finger's like red rum. So I'm looking forward to it. We just saw a video. Actually, was it KM Shep? KM Shep, are you still in there? I think KM Shep sent me a reel from Royal Caribbean showing the hull of one of their ships. Was it the Star? I can't remember now. It's humongous. So the Allure is going to be a really great ship, and we are going to go skylining on it. We're going to zip line. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're up to 6,000 likes so far over on TikTok. Boy, there, you guys are making them look really bad. That is awesome. And how you doing, Andrew? I'm so happy to see you today, and cannot wait to see you Wednesday. So we're going to be there tomorrow, guys. We're going to be at the Flower and Garden tomorrow. And it's looking good. So, good morning, Mo. I am hoping this is my last surgery. It's feeling good. It looks but it will get there. I can't wash it in the shower until Thursday morning. But I'll get some washcloths and try to look decent. But I got to be careful not to put any water in my eye for the next 2 days. So, any last questions from you guys before we close out for today? Susan's still working on it. I'm going to see if I can help out as I can. And would love for you guys, if you haven't done so already, to send over an email. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate that. It's looking good. It's looking really good. So the doc was really happy with the outcome of the surgery yesterday. So, and tomorrow we will be back at Epcot tomorrow for the 2024 International Festival, or Flower and Garden Festival. There's going to be topiaries, new merchandise, new and returning foods. So I hope you guys can come and join us for that tomorrow. And we're looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Sue Ann. Appreciate that. So Patrick says, catch you later and I'll be on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you so much, Patrick. To everybody who came over and said hello over on TikTok, thank you guys so much. I hope that maybe we need to throw some TikTok lives in with our YouTube streaming, just to have a few extra places for people to come in. We might have to see if we can get some really cool mod help over on TikTok too. So from all you guys over on TikTok, thank you so guys very much. Send us an email if we can help you out with today. Susan's going to get as many of these things done before we even check out of the hotel. We've asked for a late checkout just so we can keep everything going to the last minute. So send us an email. Thank you for hanging out with us today over on their TikTokers. We'll see you guys soon. And that was awesome. Had 1,050 people say hello to us on TikTok just now, guys. Thank you, Kwaharini, as always. Asante san, the crew, you guys support us, and even when we make you do stuff like not go to the parks for a bit, I know people will always tell us, well, we'll go watch wherever it's at. And that's, if you're watching new for the first time today, you're like, why? If you're not in the parks, why would I watch? I kind of agree with you. Why would you watch? Except for the fact that the people we get to know here in the chat, wherever your chat is, my chat's like right here. Your chat may be right there. Some people chat's down there. Some people may not even be in the chat at all, but the people that are in this chat is what makes this community as grand as it is. It really is. So hitting 29,000 Magic Crew members means that we have an opportunity to reach out and have communications with people that we can develop relationships with. We don't want your views so much as we just want you guys to be connected. Being connected makes a big difference, because sometimes you're going to have days where you're like me and you're just down. You're just down. You can't do as much until you get back up on where you're going. And at that point, if you're recovering, if you're having just a bad day or something like that, we want you guys to have a spot. Why am I streaming if I'm here and I'm not in the parks? To give you guys some information, but let's be honest, the real reason is so you guys can continue to chat and keep connected to one another. So if you were by yourself today and you're feeling as though this has not been, the greatest of days, we're glad you could come in and chat with us. So We get to say hello to everybody who comes in, like Lone Wolf, Greg Titus, Forever Young, Kanga Oki, just coming in. So I'm in Miami today, Kanga Oki, just about 4 miles away from the hospital where I had my eye surgery. So we're in Miami today. Welcome in Mayflower. Patrick Julian's coming in here today. That's awesome. Dopey Runner, Andrew, Pam Washington. It's always a pleasure to have you guys in. These are people I want it to be more than just a regular live stream. I want it to be a place where you guys get to know each other and take care of each other. So that's awesome. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, thank you. Thank you guys for the support. We want to continue to be a source of, one, travel in a down-to-earth and informative way. Two, just news from the parks, from people who've seen it, done it, and expected it. And that's right. Grandpa says, I'm going to get some rest, and I get knocked down, but I'm going to get back up again. What I need from you guys is we're going to need a little help from our core group. This is going to be a hard time. This is what happened to us last August. I couldn't ride for a bit. And people were like, well, this channel doesn't ride anything. You know, I want to go see Pirates, and they don't ride Pirates. I want to see Guardians, and they're not riding Guardians. And so we experienced some pullback a little bit from people watching, and I get that. That's what they were looking for. They're looking for certain content. For the next few days, we appreciate you guys helping us out and making sure we've got our core group still together. We will get back to doing what we do best, and even more so. This is about to be a thing of the past, and I hope we never revisit it. And in the meantime, I love the fact that we still have our crew. We have our group here. We appreciate that. So that's right. Take care of your Ohana. This is our family. No family gets left behind. Our family's small and broken. Yeah, broken. But good. Yeah, still good. Yeah, still good. Awesome. Well, Susan, any closing comments?
I am working through quotes, and if you provide me with names, I will also grab holds for you.
So, oh, Gus just gave out. This is perfect timing.
Gus says no more. I will be placing deposits on those holds probably tomorrow, and if I don't get your information by tomorrow, I will place them on Friday. But if I have a hold in place for you, you're golden. That room is secure, so don't stress if you don't have a deposit placed. But if you haven't given me that information, get back to me ASAP so that we can grab a hold for you and just secure that room for you. So.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Gus is tired. Gus needs to take a nap too. So from all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, to our amazing mod team, thank you guys so very much for volunteering your time. To our Magic Crew cast, those in the green, who come in and make our chat look so festive with the green and looking so like it's growing. Thank you guys. And then to our patrons, I may be jumping into the patron chat here in a little bit as well. So thank you guys for all of those who have joined our patron group. If you guys have never joined, you can continue to chat even after the streams are over. Go check it out. Patreon.com/ear-to-ear-magic. I'll be popping in there in just a second. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the patron chat. So guys, have an amazing afternoon. We will be back in Orlando tomorrow for the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. And until then, we'll see you guys in the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have an amazing Tuesday. We'll see you again real soon. Bye. Oh. Now, where's that chocolate milk? I took an extra chocolate milk from the buffet this morning.
I haven't seen an extra chocolate milk.
Oh, did you drink my chocolate milk?
I don't drink chocolate milk.
I got a chalky. I want my chalky milk. I'm going to go chalky.